Cyberbullying once again has made national headlines after the tragic suicide of an 11-year-old boy in Marquette. Now, earlier this month, Tyson Benz was at home when he saw social media posts indicating that his 13-year-old girlfriend had committed suicide. The posts were all a prank, but the 11-year-old believed them, and within minutes, he took his own life. It's just awful, and it really brings to light just how severe the consequences of cyberbullying can be. This morning, we have attorney Clarence Dass in studio with us to talk more about this. And tell us a little bit, first of all, about how you got involved in this side of the law.
Well, I was an Oakland County prosecutor for 5 years, and I was in something called the Special Victims Unit. And if you've seen TV, you know that the Special Victims Unit involves kids and crimes against kids. So I started learning about the cyberbullying law and the bullying law, and realized that there are kids that are very vulnerable, that either become the bullies or become the victim of bullying, and they both need help.
What is the definition of cyberbullying?
Here in Michigan, we passed something called the Matt Safe School Law in 2011. And that law basically says that if you use any telecommunications device, meaning a computer, a phone, or even PlayStation or Xbox nowadays has the ability to communicate.
That's right.
And if you use those devices to maliciously cause a disturbance for a kid's mental state, create a disturbance for him or her at school, or make him or her be in reasonable fear of going to school, it's cyberbullying.
So what are the consequences if an adult or a minor is accused and convicted of cyberbullying?
Here in Michigan, we have essentially a series of laws that the police can use. Laws like stalking, laws like inappropriate posting of messages, or in this particular case where this young girl did it, posting online content that is illegal. And it could be a misdemeanor, and it could be a felony, but people are able to go to jail for cyberbullying.
And so in this case with Tyson, what happened was it was his girlfriend who was putting this online?
The police say that his 13-year-old girlfriend, and he was 11, basically created a fake account and started texting him via Snapchat and telling him that his girlfriend was committing suicide. In that same conversation, he was so distraught, police say, that he himself went and committed suicide.
What can parents do? Because this is every parent's worst nightmare. What advice would you give them?
I think parents have to realize that even though it's on a computer or on a phone, bullying is still bullying. And it used to be easier when you would just be able to go to school and talk to a teacher, but they have to treat the cyberbullying the same as they would any other. You have to talk to your kids about it, and you have to be able to monitor what they're doing on a regular basis, at least to the point that you know they're not breaking the law.
Sure, and when you think bullying, originally you do think the school, the playground, and that kind of thing. What responsibilities does the school have if you make a complaint to the school, if any?
Under that same law, the Matt Safe School Law, schools are now required to do three things. They have to first create an actual plan, a protocol where they address bullying. Second, they have to actually list the specific people that you can talk to at the school. And third, they have to have a chain of command of how to report it.
There's so much to do. If people want to get in touch with you about it, how can they do that?
They can go to the dasslawfirm.com, or they can call me at 248-864-0533, and I can talk about any issue regarding cyberbullying.
Clarence Dass, thank you so much. We do appreciate it. We'll be right back.
7 Action News is sponsored by